I am recording, and I am the one.
I am recording, and I am the two.
One.
Cody, recording is number 3, episode 240.
240. Oh, it's 240. Holy shit.
Episode 240, Wednesday.
We got a big one,
5:08 p.m. local time.
I didn't listen to anything you told me.
Diagonal cut's very important for sandwiches.
Yes. Okay, wait a second. Hold on. Diagonal cut on like sliced bread, but on your hoagie / grinder / sub roll.
You missed the important one, hero.
Fuck you.
Always need to include.
I need a hero. When I think hero, I think
they get angry when they're not included.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not just New Yorkers.
Are you diagonally cutting the hero?
Because
I'm not.
Yes, not a huge diagonal though. You know what I mean? Like not a 45, a little less than that. You know what I mean? Maybe like a 30 degree, just so you know you can get the center. You know, you're kind of making two centers of the sandwich if you cut it on like a little diagonal.
Yeah,
you get the
it's gotta be a 33,
the crispy
right?
point of each sandwich, where the mayo's the thickest and the dress or whatever dressing. But yeah, I just
now
had
I want a
full
fucking sandwich.
Yeah, I had a full reminiscing of like fucking New York cuisine with my sister. She was here like an hour ago. She brought said sandwiches, and I was just like, I need an everything bagel.
Damn,
I need an everything bagel. The trick with pastrami, gentlemen, is you boil it in Guinness. You get up at fucking 3:45 a.m. and just start boiling your pastrami with fucking Guinness. I did that. It sounds like a crazy like fucking like Back to the Future Doc Brown like fucking scheme.
Yeah,
but it's just like, no. The place in my village where like, you know, Tom and Travis and I used to hang out, like got up super ass fucking early and just boiled pastrami in beer and Guinness for like the breakfast rush, and it was pastrami omelet on an everything bagel.
Hey, Cody.
Mayo. Yeah, sorry. I'm food
you're
drunk
lost.
right now.
You're lost in your food, bro. We got
lost in the sauce.
We got surprises.
I'm lost in the
today.
sauce like I hate surprises. Just telling me.
Yeah, I already told him about AJ, so we kind of got to get the show.
I mean, that wasn't a
so I can
surprise.
call
You were talking. I
read.
I don't reply.
I'm totally not ready for an interview here. God damn it!
I got you interview questions.
All right, what are we doing?
AI.
Are we doing intro and then going right into AJ? Is that how we do it?
Yeah, because I told him we call him in 10 to 15 minutes, like 11 minutes ago.
Okay, all right, Cody, you ready to go? Are you ready for some wrestling?
No.
How long are we talking to AJ for? Like 20 minutes? What are we doing, Cody? What are we doing here?
I don't know. I was just like, I didn't invite this guy on. Who's gonna feed him? Somebody better feed him.
Randy, how long are we talking to him for? Because you have a lot of stuff to do tonight. We only have an hour and a half.
Yeah, we can just keep him. He might hang out for the whole show. I don't fucking know.
Cody, I might have a date tonight. If you know what I'm saying.
Okay. No.
You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Look at me. Weak my eye. All right. Let's start the show. Let's get. All right. I was too loud last week, so I
didn't even load my water point.
Cody, you want to do the intro? Hit that, Andy.
61 more times.
Hey, everybody. Wow, welcome to episode 240 of the Rich Dickman Show, the podcast is slightly better than America. I'm your host, Brent. Once again, back at you, and you sliding down those ear holes, baby, because they are sexy and greasy, and I love it. You can slide really bad. None of that what I'm talking about. I'm sure it is Cody. Cody's here, Randy's here, Randy. What's going on, baby?
Oh, man, I am hyped and pumped for tonight's show. I've gotten great feedback for what I have prepared for you.
Sicken me.
And Cody, oh, man, Cody. Oh, I'm going to stick in your craw, bud.
I want everyone. I don't care when you're listening to this. Give me a hashtag Cody was right, and agree with me when I say fucking surprises suck. And that's what the show is.
It's the spice of life.
Every
Cody,
week for us.
Like, I'll tease it like this and just say we made your part on the show easier for you.
Worse. You're not making things better. That's worse now. You know what I mean? that's worse. I'm like, what loophole in what contract did they find? You know what I mean? Like,
you know how you always want to be
you're
fired
making this
with a
sound
joke?
like you're making this sound like I'm making out like a bandit, but like I feel like somewhere in like some like old high school locker I once had, there's like a shriveled monkey's paw with a finger just slowly, like crinkling down.
Yeah,
this wish is about to backfire.
Well, the AI,
I'm fine. How are you?
The AI is slowly taking over. It's slowly become us, and we got even more of that. We got AJ from Cincy Wrestling calling in probably a minute here. We'll talk to him for a little bit. AI wrote us some questions to ask him, so we'll get into that. And we got all our fun stuff. All our fun stuff, Randy. Right?
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it. Yeah. We got Dig of the Week. We got Thinking with Your Dickman.
Pan.
We got AI out of context. We got 48 Laws of Power. Like, we are loaded.
Loaded tonight. Do you have an ad read yet for our new sponsor?
No.
Oh, shit. Okay. I thought we were doing
Well, I texted to you so you could do it.
No, that's not how that goes. Okay.
That one was perfect.
All right. When are we getting AJ here?
All right. I'm calling him right now.
All right.
On the Dickman line.
On the Dickman line.
Oh.
Are you going to say hello?
Sure.
Okay.
Hello, this is Randy, the executive producer of The Rich Dickman Show. You're on the Dickman line. AJ, how are you?
Hello.
Oh, hey, AJ.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, can you not hear us?
Man, surprises.
Hello.
Hey, AJ.
Hello.
I'm leaving the shit,
shit.
Cody.
All right. Well,
masterpiece. Flawless. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That is episode 240.
It's a good thing we're loaded with other
of
content.
The Rich
Holy
Dickman
shit.
Show. We'll catch you next week.
I texted him, not sure what happened.
You wanna try to rebook? Or you want to try again tonight?
Oh, no, I'm calling him.
Here we go.
On the Dickman line. Let's see if I can nail that intro again.
Hello.
Hey, AJ, you're on the Rich Dickman Show with Randy, the executive producer. Hello. Oh,
Hello?
AJ?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you guys. I
Oh.
can hear you guys now.
Oh, good.
Wow. You did it,
All
Randy.
right.
I
did it.
before the bad words came out.
Yeah, you're on the Dickman line.
There we go. Yeah, I can hear you guys now.
All right. Sweet.
Miracle
And we
of
can hear you
technology
really well.
is
Yeah.
upon
What-
us.
Yeah.
There we go.
What's up,
Bump up.
AJ?
What is up?
Yeah.
What is up?
You sound tired.
It's
Little bit. It's been a long week. It's been a long week.
Yeah.
Hey, so let me ask you something. Have your days just been messed up this week? Because mine have. Like I thought tomorrow was Wednesday for some reason.
Oh yeah.
It's
Ever
the
since show
solstice.
day, it's been messed up, man.
Yeah.
It's like on to the next one, but it takes like a good couple days for me to get back into rhythm, and still haven't got back into rhythm.
Right. Yeah. It's rough going sometimes. You just had a show over the weekend. Randy and Kristen were there. Randy, did you have a
we
good
were
time?
there Friday night.
Yeah.
It was the Holiday Havoc, right? AJ, can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
Yep, I can hear you.
I didn't think you could hear me for some reason because my board's
Nope, I
weird.
can hear you in the background.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were there in the suite as we roll. We roll as high up as we can go, because we're from the Rich Dickman Group. And we witnessed an excellent show where you crowned a new champion, Carson Drake, who we interviewed for our wrestling show that never got off the ground.
Don't tell me about that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, he did cheat a little bit, maybe allegedly. It
He did a
depends
little
on
bit
what
more than
country you're in.
yeah. We're not happy about it, but regardless, that's fine.
Well, he seemed like such a stand-up young man when we spoke to him.
Oh, you can imagine. Nowadays, he's asking for the big money now since he's got the belt.
Man.
He's threatening the no-show. The next show.
See,
He's a piece of work.
that stuff pisses me off. I'm ready. Randy, I know he's your friend. I'm about to go off. I'm about to go off on Carson Drake because I can't.
Oh, you
can't
can't
have
go
that.
off on the Golden State God.
I can't have that.
He has a bullhorn, man. Like he'll talk you down off of your what do you get on whenever you are trying to like make a statement? Soapbox.
An announcement. It's like a corporate press release.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So
yeah, we can have AI write those now, AJ. We've got that covered. Speaking of AI, I want to send you our first AI art of your new champion, and you tell me what you think. All right. We've had our AI hard at work, and trying to.
It might take me a second here. Let me see here.
Oh! Sorry, I didn't think about the having to juggle.
It's like for some reason every time I put you guys on speaker I can't hear you, but when I put it back in my handset and handheld it for some reason works. I don't know. Something's off. I don't know.
Randy has a new addiction in AI art, which is art that's generated by artificial intelligence. I don't know if you've seen any of this lately, AJ. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Randy is. I'm fairly certain that we are in the process of creating the simulation. So we're at the end stage of our existence.
We're the simulation keepers.
Yeah, and we're going to start it all over again soon. I'm convinced of this now. But Randy was excited to make an AI art portrait of your wonderful champion, the Golden God, Carson Drake.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
He doesn't need any more publicity than he gets.
No. I never pictured it.
That's
the blonde hair freaks me out on that guy. It's weird to me.
I'll put it in our Discord.
He's a piece of work. Again, there was a few people in the venue we had to apologize to because of his so-called personality.
Really? Is that a shoe?
Oh,
is that for real?
Oh, yeah. yeah. He's like that all the time.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, he is like that 24/7. So, as I recall it, I used to think, it's a thing, but I'll tell you what, he's a piece of work.
Yeah. In that picture that Randy posted on our Discord, that he certainly is. But my God, I could be convinced. All right. So what we've been doing, AJ, is we've been being suckered down the rabbit hole that is AI. And, Randy had AI generate some questions for our guest tonight. And I was wondering if you wouldn't mind humoring us and seeing how this might go. I haven't seen any of these questions. Randy had them generated by AI. Randy, what was the prompt you used to get these questions?
I literally said questions to ask a wrestling promoter.
Oh, okay. Cody, do you see
15
these questions in the notes? Because they sound better coming from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see.
The 15 of them?
Yeah, we don't have to do all 15 of them.
We'll good.
Yeah, pick the best ones.
Because none of us have
I'm
seen
going to
these
go in
questions.
order because that's how it was presented to me.
All right.
What do you
look
look for in it? Excuse me. What do you look for in a successful wrestler? Our AI would like to know.
It just depends. It's not what I think. It's what obviously the fans. They're the ticket to our business and our profession. So obviously, if what they want to see is what I want to see. That's a pretty simple one.
Nice.
All right.
Beautiful. Yeah, and as a fan, as a fan who's watched your show, I can see that. Because man, you got Madman Pondo out there, he's one of the fan favorites with that fucking stop sign. He killed that dude. Twice.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna have to I thought you were gonna have to pay something out legally there, man.
There was a few times that we were very questionable in the arena when I thought the place was coming down.
Yeah. I saw a flashback to when I was a kid. I watched wrestling. My uncle took me to. It was out next to the drive-in down near Portsmouth, Ohio.
Oh, boy.
And these guys were doing a ladder match, and they flung some guy literally through the wall, and they tried to cover it up with a poster.
Yeah.
And I thought that was going to happen in that tables match.
Yeah, the most scariest spot I think of the whole night was when Pondo put Carson on the little forklift. They're not the forklift, but the pulley,
dolly.
And the dolly, put him right into the wall.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, there's $150 right there for a repair.
Yeah.
Hey, AJ, I have a non AI question. So this is what's good about this. It prompts conversation. So thank you, AI, for making us talk to each other again. But do you feel like as a promoter and you're trying to get some attention for the quote unquote indies, right? And trying to make a name for yourself so people come put an eye on your product. Do you feel like you have to book more gimmick type matches, like table matches, ladder matches, extreme hardcore matches?
That's that. You know, I feel like that's just like a drawing piece. And the more and more you see it, I feel like the less and less it feels a little, original. I think it ruins the nostalgia of some of the old school business. I feel like, the nostalgic part is when that does, you get excited. And I think a lot of companies keep doing it. But there's a certain group of fans. So I like kind of appeal to that medium. People who also like surfing. I'm not going to, it's not something that I will pursue all the time,
Right.
but something that is interesting to me as a fan and as a promoter, and being able to dabble in a little bit of everything. I'm not so much closed-minded to not doing it at all, but I'm open-minded across the board. You just don't want to see too much of it. You don't want to see not too much of it. It's kind of I like that happy medium.
Yeah, it's that 69%, 31% balance. I think. Yeah.
Ooh, all right, Cody.
Isn't that important in wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So thank you, Age. That's a good answer. Let's go back into an AI question. Cody, I'm looking at number 6. Let's jump into number 6.
How do you handle disputes between wrestlers and or promoters?
These are AI questions. That's a great question.
Not something I really run into, to be honest with you.
Oh.
I rarely run into that. It's a very rare exception. I actually don't talk to many promoters outside of my own organization, so it's very rare. And everybody's usually pretty cool, so there's no arguments. I've never had one.
And you're such a nice guy. So you're like me. Nobody wants to argue with you. They just want to be your friend.
It's one of those things, man.
Yeah.
I've never had it. I've never had a run-in yet. I'm not saying I won't. But
if you treat people well, they'll treat you well, or they won't have an excuse to treat you bad and just leave you alone.
AJ, I haven't had an internet feud in a while, so you're on notice.
There's a reason.
Yeah, stay off the internet.
Well,
We all should stay off the internet. All right, Cody, let's go to number 9.
Is AJ in charge of this? How do you determine the ticket prices for your shows? Is that a promoter question or an economy question?
yeah, it just depends. It depends on talent. It depends on what kind of seating's available. Options. Obviously, this venue was a little different than it was
beautiful venue.
for previous shows.
Gorgeous.
There was a little bit different seating style to this one than it was last time. So it just depends. It's kind of like what the market bears kind of deal. You got to realize you got to keep it affordable for everybody. But at the same time, there are premium seats that people usually do like to take advantage of.
Thank you.
So it's a good give and take. It just depends on each event's different. Every venue's a little different. But typically, what market brings right now is between $20 and $25. So, that's the average going rate right now.
Really?
But it really depends on availability and how many tickets you have too.
Man,
That's another.
AJ, you got to get into New York. I was paying $50 to $60 getting to an Evolve show at La Boom, Club La Boom.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably goes towards the club.
Yeah, it's probably.
Yeah, it's so crazy. It's so crazy, man. All those shows out there. I can only speak on my own, because that's the only one I run.
Yeah.
And you try to keep it competitive. You try to keep a competitive spirit throughout. When you price them. So you don't want to keep everybody out of the loop. It is expensive. It is the holidays, so a lot of people are buying tickets. For their children to go to the show, or their husbands, or their wives, or whoever. So, it's a give and take. That's all I can say.
Randy,
and you do a great job of it. Like the premium seats were magnificent, and it was a great value. and we didn't have to sit amongst the pores.
Yeah.
Or smell
those
them.
sweet tickets, actually, the fun. They literally, that was the quickest I've ever seen. I didn't think how quick those were going to go. Those were gone, and they were actually the first ones gone. So the sweets were the first ones gone, which I was really surprised about.
Yep.
Randy, when we have Dickman Con 2023, tickets will be $35 no matter what. I feel like $35 is what's stuck in my head, and that's what they will be. So whether we're booking at the freaking the Woodwinds or your backyard, it's $35.
We're gonna be at a KOA, man.
What's that? Knights of Columbus?
That's a campground.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, I like that. All right,
Yeah.
Nice.
Bring your own camper
Cody,
or tent.
number 13.
How do you ensure your wrestlers are paid fairly?
Fuck AI. Are you John Oliver? Jesus
mean-
Christ.
Oh, this is a tough
The guy that
question.
pays
This
to
is a
be
tough one.
maybe should have, vetted them.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah. This is a
we can
tough.
just keep
This is
doing
a
what
tough
Rem
way to
wants.
answer this.
You could tell us to fuck off too.
Yeah,
AJ.
it's a tough
fine.
way to answer it. No. I'll answer what I can. It depends. It's kind of like contracts. You offer up and just hope. Hey, if they accept it, great. If not, you shake hands and you go on to the next person. So it's a little bit of give and take.
I bet it's similar to our porn stars that we have on the shows. Like it's just basically, what they're going to do in the scene. They're going to offer a little extra, pay a little extra, right?
No comment. No comment. I'm out on that one.
Oh, you got Icon Lee selling those thirst trap videos. I mean, man.
I don't know anything about those. I don't know anything about those. All I know is Icon is the ESPN 1530 champion. That's all I know.
Yeah, he is. He is a specimen.
AJ, Kristen's wife has some questions for us in our chat room. She would like us to ask.
Randy's wife.
Kristen's wife.
What did I say? Kristen's wife?
Yeah.
That's the episode title.
Kristen's wife. Put it down. Randy's wife, Kristen, has some questions. Number one is, will we see more women matches in future shows? I told her no because they're all in NXT.
We will. There'll definitely be more women's matches. It's really hard in this area to get people to get the women's matches because there's so few women that actually work in this area.
Yeah.
So we're actually having to expand our reach from not just Ohio, but Kentucky, Indiana, West Virginia now. We've even expanded some looking inside of Pennsylvania. So you will see more women's matches come 2023.
Nice.
Awesome.
You won't see Brandy Lauren because she ain't leaving Orlando for Ohio. Sorry, no offense to you guys, but she needs to sing. Yeah. The other question is, will we ever see? I'm going to get his title wrong, Randy, so I'm not going to say it. Jock Sampson, Emperor West Virginia, Jock Sampson, or Levi Everett.
Jock
Yeah, at one of your shows. Jock Sampson is amazing. He's the greatest wrestler who ever lived.
I feel like we've went over this before. I always say the door is always open. I always say that it's a revolving door. Anybody and everybody can walk through the company at one point or a show, and that's why it's always cool to tune in. You never know.
Oh, yeah.
Why have a door then? Why not just have a gaping entranceway? It's always open. You know
Then
what I mean?
everybody, it would be a crowd running in. It would be a mob.
Yeah, you have to weed out the
So you
people
want
who
a
can't
funnel.
open a door. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's
Speaking
a
of
hallway
which,
that's like a
AJ
shooting gallery. Oh,
AJ, I do have just a little bit of constructive criticism. Your curtain technique is a little soft. All right, there's people
My
coming in and out of the
curtain
curtain all throughout the matches. I don't know what's going on. I keep thinking it's another wrestler. Might wanna teach the boys and the girls to stay in the curtain, behind the curtain.
Yeah, it's the curtains. It's a curtain issue. It's. I know. That crowd was so fired up. Some of them were looking through the curtains. All you saw was little eyes looking through the curtains because Dan Severn that was really one of the coolest moments. And I'm not 100% sure, but you never know. Could have been Dan's last match. You never know.
Yeah.
He hasn't had his last match. How old is the guy? 70? Holy shit.
Yeah, I think he's like 64, 65, you know? I always say,
damn.
you know, you never know when your last match will be. And, you know, like I said it before, you know, you just never know.
He took some incredible bumps from
match, I don't know.
Like, I was genuinely concerned at times.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
At least from the suite.
Oh.
He sold them well.
Let's ask one more AI question, Cody. Number 15. We don't want to take up too much.
How do you stay informed about the latest developments in wrestling? Oh.
That's a good question, and I've actually been asked that question before. So I'm not somebody who really. I watch the local scene more than I watch the worldwide scene. It's kind of funny because most people know stuff before I know stuff, so they always send it to me, or they'll send information. I'll be honest with you, Bleacher Report's a great app.
Yeah.
And that's in no way sponsoring on Cincy Wrestling, but I'm just saying it's a great app if you're interested in like wrestling as a topic. Anything and everything pops up through there.
That's great. I use Cage Side Seats rumor roundup, excuse me, and I read that every morning on the toilet.
Yeah, it just makes it easy. I've always had Bleacher Report, and then when you hit the notifications, anything that's wrestling pops up. So, you know, basically all that stuff's there, and then, you know, I hear it through the grapevine, just like everybody else.
Were you big into like the spoilers or the insider reports, like Meltzer, Pro Wrestling Insider, or any of those guys?
Not really. I love professional wrestling just as much as everybody, and I think the wow factor for me is not knowing what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So the less I know, the better I feel like the show becomes, and I think that's what kind of makes me become a pro wrestling fan is, you know, the unknowingness of what happens, you know. And I think a lot of people, you know, they love to read the dirt sheets and, you know, get all the inside information, but sometimes it ruins the storytelling of a professional wrestling. So I typically stay away from the sheets.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing to think about. Like for me, 'cause I love reading the things and then also being surprised about the things I read happening. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make any sense, but I like feeling smart. I think that's it.
Yeah. And the funny part is I feel like sometimes, like, just when you think you know it all, it just completely takes over. That's my favorite thing about the dirt sheets is, I would say about 20% just being a part of what I know now, about 25% to about 5% is on the dirt sheet.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah, it's not like other sports media where, like, you know, there's facts and check.
There's none of it's facts. It's all made up. It's funny.
Which is
final question, AJ, and this is again from Kristen, Randy's wife. I did it right this time.
Thank you.
Will AJ be going on the Jericho cruise?
No, not right now. I'm not on the Jericho cruise, but that would be kind of cool. I've been looking at it for a while. I've seen it a few years in a row, and you know, no cruise this year, but you never know. Not unless I have a personal invite.
Nope.
Oh well, we're out of tickets, but we're going. So
yeah, if Randy cancels, Kristen will give you a call.
Yeah.
Oh hey.
What?
Jake Shepard's already been trying to get all up in her. All right, I'm gonna have to AJ. I had to retire from wrestling personally, but if I ever had to come back as large individual, it would be against Jake fucking Shepard because he keeps hitting on my wife.
Jake Shepard.
Yeah.
Look, you know, Jake was making eyes at women in the crowd when he was dancing at the show. It was, you know, it's
amazing.
Jake's a lovable man. He's a lovable man.
I don't love
She made eyes at him when she came out of the bathroom and didn't think I noticed.
Oh, Kristen. Come on.
This guy.
Don't
yeah,
do that.
I almost, you know, gave him a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Yeah. Dickman Con 2023. All right, AJ, thanks for giving us some of your time. We're not gonna waste your entire Thursday night, but why don't you give us a little bit of what's coming up, what you got going on, promo some stuff?
Absolutely. Well, for the first time ever, Cincy Wrestling takes to the road in Indiana. We'll be rerunning at the arena March 10th for the first time out of state.
Wow.
This is a huge thing that we wanted to do. That was our
Congratulations.
big announcement at the show. It was something we really, really wanted to do. As we had a pretty good, almost near sellout at the 20th Century Theater in December.
Awesome.
We expect a full sellout in March. The arena is not super huge, so there is very limited seating available. We expect some of our Cincy Wrestling fans to join us. 2 hours. It's a short, about an hour and a half to 2 hour drive.
Randy, you should
We're
go.
right near Louisville.
Oh, I'm going.
Okay.
If AJ will have
It's
me.
a pretty slick show, and I've got some really cool stuff coming up. In January, we'll have more information. But March 10th at the arena. It's a Friday night.
AJ, can we get Randy and Kristen backstage with press passes?
You know what? I could get you guys press passes. I can't do backstage, but I'm sure I can get you into the event early.
Oh, cool. All right. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, if it's anything like the
No
last
biggie.
one, like the one that we were just at, there was actually a place where I could plug in my board. And compliments on your board that you're using. Was that the Rodecaster Pro?
Jesus, Randy.
Hey, I'll be honest with you.
He's not the sound
I just
guy.
pay the guys to set it up, and I say, "Hey, does it sound good?" And they say, "Yeah."
Oh, nice. Yeah, I went with the Tascam Mixcast Pro.
He doesn't even know what you're
So-
talking about, Randy.
Okay.
All
Hey, I know the brand.
Okay.
right, my guy,
Background.
my guy.
AJ, thank you. Thanks for coming on and hanging out with us for a few minutes. Randy, we should make this like a regular thing. Like every quarter, we check in with AJ at least and see what's going on in Cincy Wrestling and Midwest and all that. What do you think?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
All right. That's cool.
Absolutely.
thank you, AJ.
No problem at all, guys. You guys have a great night, okay?
You too.
Thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. All right, let us know when you hung up so we can start talking shit.
God damn it, Rim.
What? I got you into the event early. You see that? I'm trying to get you free
Yeah.
admission. I was trying for the free admission, but
Well, it would be harder if he knows we're talking shit. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know why
Yeah.
he would immediately bring that up.
because it's a
after
funny joke. It's funny.
He
to me.
soft disconnects.
That was fun. I like AJ's a nice guy.
Oh hell yeah, he is. Yeah, salt of the earth.
Yeah. All right. What do you want?
So what do you guys want to do? Rim, you had stuff to talk about.
All right, Cody.
Family pictures.
Yeah, Cody. A couple weeks ago, I forgot to tell you this. A couple weeks ago, we had to have family pictures done, right? And because my wife likes getting pictures of the family taken every year, so memories. But my question is really though, if the past isn't real, how do we have pictures? Anyways, so she books a photographer. All right, it's not like we did go to the studio, but the photographer's studio was like in the basement of her house.
Of course.
So we pull up and it's a typical, it's not the greatest looking place in the world. I mean, if you're going to have people at your house, maybe you wanted to spice it up a little bit, maybe a little more welcoming from the outside and the inside, but
What did
whatever.
you do? Where's this going? What did you do?
I'm getting there.
How many
okay?
people are dead?
Nobody that I know of yet. It's me and the wife and the little one, the big one, and the middle one. And we go down into this woman's basement, like ranch style thing.
Oubliette.
And so the photographer, she's like I don't know, she's probably late 50s, early 60s, right? She's shorter and she doesn't look nothing to look at, not at all. But she's enthusiastic and likes what she does. So that's great. And we go down in the basement and she's got this whole setup, right? She's got like the background area and then this other area that looks kind of like a TikTok influencer's study type of deal. And then on the other side of the thing, there's like a little fireplace and like a bed. And the bed,
Good for her.
yeah, there's a lot going on in there. And I'm like, all right. And then what she does, what all these photographers do for some reason, I don't know why, but she takes her shoes off so she's barefoot for the thing. So, okay. So we take pictures and they're trying to get some ones, the little ones. So I'm standing in the back and I'm just looking at things. I'm just, I just have this thought to myself, Cody, and I think you know what I'm thinking.
Nope.
But I'm going to tell you anyways. We got out of there and I got back in the car. I look over at my wife. I'm like, man, I bet she does some lewd business down there. Like I bet she's a photographer and she does families on the side, but her main business is like fucking, doing lewd pictures. Like, I'm going to do this for my wife and make, when you get to that age, you think you can take sexy pictures for your spouse. I think that's her specialty.
Yes, Rim. I will yes and this.
Sure.
So,
no. So I'm not done yet. So I'm just spouting off my nonsense, thinking I'm just making a joke here but it's just thoughts in my head. And then my wife looks over at me. She's like, "Well, that's what she does." And I was like, "Oh shit! I nailed it! I nailed it!" So yeah, I thought it was funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's like me whenever I got a new coworker and I was like, this dude's into BDSM. And I told him, and I said that in front of the group when he was introducing himself. And he was dead ass was like,
yeah, okay.
He dead ass was like, yeah, actually I am. And we all laughed about it.
I think, you know what though, even if he isn't, that's the best way to respond to it.
Yeah. He's the one who like went 3 years without a tooth.
Oh. Without any tooths?
No, just one.
Oh.
Just one missing right there.
Okay.
He lost it for $100.
All right. Randy.
Tooth
Randy,
yeah.
I know you're excited. To get
I have, you wanted me to talk about my grandpa and the golden neck pheasants.
Oh, Cody, I thought you would find this story funny.
No.
So, Cody, if you go to the screenshot of Rim and I's text message,
God.
You're going to have to read.
you can see what a golden neck pheasant is.
Yeah. And then you got to read the text.
My text says, my grandpa and I raised this when I was growing up. Fuckers spooked easy. I killed like 3 trying to feed them. They'd jump so hard out of fright, they'd hit the roof and break their fucking neck.
You ever heard of it?
Yeah, we raised them from a fucking incubator, too.
Chickens are fucking stupid. Pheasants.
Yeah, and Rim said chickens are fucking stupid. And I said pheasants, LOL.
Yeah.
Same thing, stupid assholes, LOL. Put it in the notes.
Mm-hmm.
Cody, this is what you miss out on, man.
108 on a weekday.
Yeah. Cody, what's going on over in your islands over there with the volcanoes and stuff, bud? I saw a
not my
spooky
island. Yeah, it's my mom.
Your mom's island?
Picture.
Is she okay?
My mom's island. My mom's. Yeah, she's fine. Well, she is complaining about the fucking, and I fucking hate this word, the VOG.
VOG.
Go ahead and make your guesses at what VOG is.
Volcano fog.
Yep.
All right.
Because everyone's just like, what is that word? That sounds like a slur. And I'm just like, I wish it was. But yeah, my mom said she can tell there's VOG in the air.
Let's make it a slur then, Cody. You and me right now. I'm a future government censor, man.
Volcanic fallout. I know there's more syllables, but everyone is
fuck
all,
that.
Everyone
Vlog
is
it is
all,
or whatever.
No, but everyone's confused because there's not enough context for VOG.
You're in Hawaii, brother.
I know, but the thing is, I can't take that off island. You know what I mean? Like if I told like my sister, like, oh man, the VOG is pretty bad over mom right now, she'd be like, oh, I understand. But as soon as I tell like any other like fucking Howie guy that the VOG is making me cough, they're just like, what is that?
Did you hear that, Randy? He used a slur. He said Howley.
Highlight it.
Oh, yep. Jesus.
Come at me.
I don't know how that's going to work out.
Just as bad as Maddie from the other week, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was.
Wow.
So your mom's farm is going to be okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. A lot of money in those cocoa plants.
Cacao.
Yeah.
Boom.
Plants.
Boom.
But
here's Cody while the volcano engulfs his island.
What do you?
It's loading.
Where?
Oh, hold on. Let me get back on Wi-Fi. I had to get off Wi-Fi because of...
This is too...
Yeah, it's a picture of Cody as a cannabis god.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's the wrong... I saw this and didn't think it was me. The hair does work when I don't cut it, and the ears are huge enough.
What do you mean? It looks just like you. Are you kidding?
No. My
I see
facial
that.
hair
I
is too
immediately think
patchy,
Cody.
and I don't know
too.
what's up with like the.
It even got your glasses, bro.
It's an
Those are my
imagined
glasses.
picture of you as a cannabis god.
The feathers
I know,
are
but-
cannabis leaves.
That's
Because you're a cannabis god.
That's
A trans-dimensional cannabis god.
That's like an indigenous people's headdress, and you have clearly what looks to me like
I like how your hair's long
Maori
in the back.
Yeah,
Like that's a non-binary haircut, bud.
I used to rock a fishtail every so often underneath a beanie.
Hell yeah, bro.
It was kind of like this, but not as shapely. there's a flare towards the bottom.
Well, I love this picture, and this is your new profile.
That is
website.
that is quite a small fucking like J this guy has right now.
We can make it bigger.
The AI doesn't understand J's.
Well, it's J's are like rarely pictured, and just because of their nature. But
I think Maddie from Australia is my favorite, though.
That looks
nice.
like a cannabis god. Like Cody looks like the cannabis prince.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Well, it's all a reference image from this. Like I crossed everyone's image with this. So
I see. And you did this via what? Midjourney or what?
Midjourney. Version 4, bro.
Is that? Do I have that?
Randy, what
you do? -v space 4.
You're gonna have to teach me that later.
Wow.
Yeah, you just type the prompt space -v space
I said later
4.
because I'm
Where in a web?
And then you want to do space - quality space 2, and then space - AR.
On this
and then
episode,
set
Randy
your...
talks like a robot.
Yeah, this is 2
no.
weeks
Well,
now,
hey,
Cody. 2 weeks.
you just wait, Cody. So you want to do thinking with you,
Yeah,
Dickman?
let's get into it.
You want segments? We've got segments. It's Thinking with Your Dickman.
We're going to do just a couple of these because we got a lot to do tonight.
Yeah, there's 4.
Yeah.
Why are we drowning? Where's the call? Where's the shepherd?
What are you talking about?
Are you reading AI?
There's so much material. Are we doing Thinking with Your Dickman?
Yeah.
That's the bumper that's just played? All right, let's do this. I assume we're going with number 1 first? Because we're throwing audibles tonight. Jhun-Yi from Holly Ridge, North Carolina writes, I'm having an issue trying to decide what to eat for dinner tonight. I want something tasty, but I'm trying to be healthy and not eat too much junk food. I try to decide between making a salad or getting takeout, but all the options for takeout seem unhealthy. And I don't know what kind of salad I should make. I don't want to spend too much money on dinner, but I also don't want to take the time to prepare a complicated meal. It's so difficult to make a decision. I'm feeling overwhelmed.
Yeah,
this is good. This is this is a very millennial question.
Yeah.
Have you understood the
This is me.
concept of food prep?
Yeah, I understand it.
Yeah, I worked
like,
at a fucking pizza joint.
No. Like
We did it every fucking
weekly
day,
food
Cody.
prep.
Oh,
Like at
no.
home.
You're
You know what I
making
mean?
meals
Like,
ahead of
what's that?
time, getting them ready.
Yeah, like
No.
like millennials. Like I had a girlfriend like this that literally would just have a cooking day, and then everything would get like
Fuck that.
saran wrapped, put away,
Oh.
and then like literally like I'd walk in and she's like, making like 10 egg sandwiches. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like who's coming over?
Fuck that.
Yeah, you fucking millennials are fucked.
Yeah, but there's an influx of YouTube. This is what I was trying to say. There's an influx of YouTube videos of doing this, and they seem pretty delicious because like one guy is just like, I figured out like how to make a burrito that stays cheesy and delicious and revives easily, and I literally just make like 20 of them for a month, and just thaw them whenever or microwave them whenever you want.
And that's a great idea, Cody, because those days where you don't know what you want, you already know that something's already made, grab it, good, right? The worst thing in the world is having 3 to 4 people in your household who can't decide what they want for dinner and then putting the onus of it onto me. You gotta
use the binary razor. You always gotta, whenever they're like, it's up to you, you gotta like judo flip and give them like 2 options.
Yeah. It's going to be fucking,
And then if they complain,
pasta or
you go
liver.
Iron Chancellor. Yeah, if they complain, you go Iron Chancellor and just go with the first thing. Like
Right.
this is what happens when you show like indecisiveness. It's the first thing that popped into my head.
And so, I'm a creature of habit, right, and routine. I do the same things in the same order every day, right? I don't get out of my routines too much, and it fucks me up when I do. When I eat, Cody, my plate, On the right side of my plate is my protein. On the left side of my plate is my starch. And at the top of my plate are my vegetables. And if my plate doesn't come like that, I have to arrange the plate so it does. Some people might call that OCD. I don't, though. I'm not.
Yeah,
weird.
that's what that is.
Yeah. But anyways,
That's
what I'm
exactly
trying to
what
say
that is.
that Jhun-Yi, in order to avoid this problem, I need you to select 5 things that you like, all right? And then make them on the same day every single week. So on Monday, you're having a hot dog, and on Tuesday, you're having a chicken salad, and on Wednesday, you're having boiled cabbage with noodles, and on Thursday, you're having a steak, and on Friday, it's some pork chops. And just do the same thing every week, have the same pattern, same routine. You never need to worry about what you want to eat because you know what you're going to have.
That seems
Weekends-
horrible,
or-
horrible
weekends
way
are for
to live,
takeout.
doesn't it?
Or you could get Pop-Tarts and Stouffer's lasagnas.
Both of these seem horrible. Rem redeemed it when he said he improvises the takeout on the weekend. That's fine. If, you know what I mean? As long as you have some fucking deviation in the routine. But
Spice it up with soup.
Soup is like low-key like sleeper. You can get a delicious ass fucking cheat meal out of soup.
Yeah, you can.
Especially if you splurge on 1 or 2 ingredients. You know what I mean? Like if you go out and like get a good like, meatball and put it in a good tomato soup with a Munster. That's good.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Yep.
Yeah, man. Well, my suggestion to Jhun-Yi would
Panera.
be like get good at like do the non-depressing version of meal prep. Just like pick out a day of the week, like make it Sunday, right? And just have like ground beef day and get like fucking like 10 pounds of ground beef, right? And then make like 2 hamburger patties, make like
And
3
pinatas.
meatballs. Yeah, make like 2 little
Chili.
chimichangas ready to
Meatloaf.
like, come out of the freezer and deep fry.
I could do
Meatloaf,
ground beef
That's
day.
great. Yep, meatloaf.
You make a whole
you
week
can-
out of ground beef.
Yeah, but you go, and then you infuse like the new ingredients, so you can make like hamburger helper, and then like hit it with like artichoke like Alfredo zestiness when you actually want to like bring it out of the fridge.
Randy, AI, hamburger helper, artichoke, Alfredo zestiness.
It's down right now.
Fuck.
Everyone's
God
fucking
damn.
using it. It went viral.
Curtis,
It went viral, Rim.
it's a great idea.
I don't think
though.
you know how podcasts work. There's like a series of processing before it actually is posted anywhere. So no one's used that until we release the show, unless anyone in the Discord leaks this, including his wife.
No. I mean the chat GP3 went down where I would put it in, and
Oh,
I could
excuse me,
use.
sorry, yeah. I just thought you
Yeah.
like. Randy, you've been
thought you
hitting
were
this
stupid.
the sauce so hard. I figured you'd have like some kind of neural implant to just whip up AI on you instantly.
Oh, I wish. Come on, Elon, get Neuralink online.
All right.
I will fucking become a
Randy,
Quad.
stay focus. Focus.
paraplegic.
Focus.
I can't go quad.
Focus.
Not part of the deal.
No. Okay.
No, you have to have a handicap to get the first Neuralink.
Number 2.
Oh,
I don't know how to say that. Jhun-Yi. Jhun-Yi from Keene, New
what did you want me to ask
Hampshire writes,
AI?
I don't even remember anymore. Go back.
Okay.
Go back in the
about
tape.
Creamy Alfredo stuff. Jhun-Yi from Keene, New Hampshire writes, I cannot believe I have to pay extra for guacamole. I mean, why should I have to pay extra for something I was expecting to come with my meal?
Right.
I feel like I'm being taken advantage of and ripped off. It is not fair that I am paying extra for something I was expecting to be included. You just said that. You're fixating on this, Jhun-Yi. This is
Lot of
not
mental
the
illness
first
out there.
time I've been charged for something I was expecting to be included. And this is really starting to get me down. I'm so frustrated and overwhelmed. Is there anything I can do to get around this?
Don't
Is
write drunk.
theft an option? Is there any way I can get the guacamole for free or some sort of discount? I'm not sure what to do. I'm feeling quite helpless. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. Thank you in advance. My name is Jennifer. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Cody.
Thanks, Cody.
You know, Jennifer.
This
You really
is
brought that
AI.
one to
Is
life,
it-
man.
okay, here's what's happening. Either I'm having a stroke, This is
these
AI
are our listeners,
generated,
Cody.
or I was just very racist for the last 2 minutes.
You're very
And
racist.
none of those,
Yeah.
none of those are good.
Very, very racist.
Yeah, I make 'em
Yeah,
up.
no,
Someone's
these are from
like-
our listeners, Cody. So like,
yeah.
chill.
All the
Yeah.
J listeners.
all of our listeners.
We're just
No, we
working
have to
through the
randomize their
alphabet.
names.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Jennifer, let me tell you something. It wasn't too long ago where we had an amazing place we lived in where everything came in abundance and people had the means to pay for the abundance, and we had just so much abundance and things.
That was
we could
weird
get.
times, right?
And we got guacamole for free with our chips.
What? Where?
Salsa.
Who offered guacamole for free?
Qdoba.
Boom.
Is that true?
Yeah, my fucking old Papa John's franchise owned like 5 Qdobas.
Yeah.
I got to eat it for free.
Cody,
It was
I don't know
great.
if you heard,
It's
but
super
avocados from Mexico are aplenty. Okay, we got lots of them. We got lots. Fucking
I know.
avocados.
Steven.
Of course, that's not the fucking issue. It's you go
We have
bad.
so much
They go,
We had
they
the
go
avocado
brown
problem
really
last
quickly.
week.
Yeah.
They go brown really
we had the
quickly, so
avo-
you need to keep 1 billion of them. So when the one when the one millennial that comes in, waddles in, asks for fucking avocado toast, he's also got to pay for the 6 avocados before him that went bad.
Yeah.
Because that's like the weird
Yeah.
business. It's not, I know we're up to our fucking vas deferens and fucking guacamole, but you have to like wait and offset the fucking cost of the.
Here's how you do this on Chipotle. You go into the app and you say, "Hey, Pepper's their assistant,"
Yeah. There's a fucking.
and you say, "Hey, I didn't get the guacamole," and they'll be like, "Okay,
dude,
here's a coupon for next time."
I've been seeing videos that are literally just like hacks to like get the usual menu item but for cheaper. And I've seen them for like Starbucks. I've seen them for like Chipotle and burrito places. Like instead of asking for like the king burrito, you ask for like the peasant burrito with like, the 3 king burrito like ingredients as like add-ons. And then they like have to do it, and it saves you like $3, but it irritates the fuck out of like your food prepper because they're just like
Yeah. Jennifer,
just,
the best advice I'm going to give you today is learn to make your own goddamn guacamole, because it's actually really easy. Get yourself an avocado. All right. Get yourself a tomato, like a plum tomato, a white onion. All right.
Can you explain this?
Yes
is
or
it
no
cultural
on the
appropriation?
cilantro? And I can explain. This is cooking, okay? And a lime.
Well, you got to taste the cilantro
And
because you
salt.
might have the
No.
soap thing.
Yeah, cilantro's awful. Don't put it in anything. But some
What?
people like it. Some people like it. Okay, so I
Does
get
it taste
It's fine.
soapy to you?
It just tastes like garbage to me. I don't know if it's soapy. Just my son and I went and got ramen the other night, and I forgot to say no cilantro, and I fucking loaded it with cilantro.
There's like a genetic mutation that in humans where
Yeah.
cilantro tastes like soap. My sister has it.
oh, and you don't, right? You love it.
No. Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, in small doses. If you drown something in it, it's not going to do any favors to
Terrible.
itself.
broke all my shit. Well, learn to make guacamole, Jennifer. Then you can bring it with you anywhere.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
All right.
All right.
Keeps, I've heard.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Are we doing Dick of the
it
Week?
is now time to introduce
We got a
this
Svensson,
week's
Cody. We got a
finalist for
Svensson.
Dick of the Week.
Do we?
And here's
Oh,
our
fuck.
first nominee.
Damn it, Randy
Hold
said you
on.
had it.
I do. Hold on. It's in a different. What email did you send it to?
Damn.
Sir Zero. Gee. Come
Oh
on,
no,
Randy.
that's not it.
Nice. Stall for a time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's starred. I starred it. I'm smart.
Okay.
You're restarted.
Greetings to all the big dick and little dick people
Whoa.
at the Rich Dickman Show.
No love for
This is
the
Svensson
upper
here,
mediums,
and I'm
I see.
calling in my Dick of the Week. This week, my Dick of the Week happens to be the porn star Doma. In case you don't know her, Doma just happens to be what they call a mature porn star, meaning she's over the age of 40. But if you look
Randy,
at her, I'd
pause
say
it.
she's over the age of 100.
Pause it.
But anyway,
Pause it. Okay.
Delete it. No, we're done. No, we're done.
Cody.
It's Svensson. It's Svensson. Talking about mature pornographic actresses.
Cody, do you know who Dumay is? He's saying it wrong.
Is that how you
She-
say it? No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
Dumay. No.
How do you
She
spell
is
it?
It's DEAUXMA.
She's an older woman, and she got into the porn a little bit older.
Burger.
All right, big old fake titties. All right, and she would do kind of like more like 2-on-1 type scenes, like shooting older with younger men.
Yeah, yeah.
As she got older,
Pornhub.
and she got older, and the appeal started to wane. she had to do more extreme things, like more butt stuff. All right. Sometimes she had to do more, I don't know, Cody, urine stuff that she's had to do and just to stay relevant. Also, I think she went like super duper conservative too, which is so weird when you're getting pissed on and someone's like, yeah.
So she would
MAGA.
just like win Fear Factor over and over again.
Yeah. So, all right. So I'm very curious as to why Svensson would have a problem with her. It probably has to do something. It probably has something to do with Trump or Republicanism or Texas, because she's from Texas. Texas.
Or maybe that
weird
voodoo thing
laws.
he was on about.
Oh yeah, that too. You want to take bets on what it is? I'm gonna say Trump. I'm gonna say he's mad at her because
Voodoo.
Well, okay.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Never.
Aside from that, Doma was giving an interview online, and she said that if she were to sleep with black or Latino male actors,
Latinx.
that the value
Thank
that
you.
she can charge and making money would go down. She said that your value decreases for all the black and Latino actors
That's all she
that you
does.
film with. Now, for anyone who's known anybody ever in the porn industry, this is obviously a bunch of bullshit. So this is the reason why I'm nominating Doma as Dick of the Week. To Rim and Randy and everybody else at the
Cody.
Rich Dickman
Vince
Show,
Cody.
I hope you're all
His name's
doing
Cody.
well. I hope you have a good week.
What did
He's
he
the
call
little
Take
dick.
care.
Best. He said, and everyone else at the Rich Dickman Show.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
that was my nickname in high school.
Randy, this isn't an AI Svensson. This is actual Svensson, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because Dumais made a name for herself by having sex with mostly black men and taking very large black penis inside of her. So I don't know what the
How
hell
do we know
Svensson's
this?
talking about. I mean, you just got to Google it, Cody.
Well, there's one Dick of the Week. Cody, you want to go into some more?
No, this is enough.
Svensson, if you listen to this, I don't think you do, but if you do, hit me up with that article. I'm curious to see it because it's weird that she would say that when all that's her entire career.
Yeah, what's the date? You gotta like carbon date some media.
Yeah, I mean, if Svensson, you can see how not racist Dumais is just by going to xvideos.com and searching for her name.
You can't plug that straight out.
What? Why not?
Not without AI writing copy first.
Oh, okay. Yo, sorry. Do one.
And it's down.
All right. We got another Dick of the Week. Are we doing? I think
Sure.
We got 3.
Svensson's Dick of the Week for lying.
Well, I mean, that's the usual, but we can't have Svensson win every Dick of the Week.
And get the fuck out of the bathroom whenever you're recording, Svensson.
Paralympian claims Canada offered to euthanize her when she asked for a stair
Oh my
lift. I
God.
saw this. Yeah.
Fuck Canada. Jesus Christ.
That's
And she asked for a stair lift, Rim. They're like, nah, fuck it, you're dead. It's too expensive.
You know,
you're breaking the healthcare system.
Instead of the embarrassment of a stair lift, do you ever consider just killing yourself?
yeah, that's what Canada's doing.
Man, I had friends in high school who started a religion called Jaredism where they tried to convince people to kill themselves. Terrible stuff. But they do great in Canada now.
Cody, that second paragraph. Can you hit that?
I forgot there's a whole article attached to this bitch. Retired Corporal Christy Gauthier, who completed her 2016 Rio de Janeiro Paralympics, testified on Thursday that the unnamed Veterans Affairs caseworker had offered in writing to provide her with a medically assisted dying device.
Read the next
CBC
paragraph.
reported. I have a letter saying that if you're so desperate, madam, we can offer you MAID, medical assistance in dying.
She's 52.
Okay. Here's
All right. Next
the
Dick of the
whole-
Week.
Nope, we're not done.
Oh.
We have to
Oh,
unpack
sorry.
the core horror at this point. The guys in lab coats have an acronym for this.
Made.
Yeah. They trivialized like, you know, the eclipse of a human life so hard to the point where just I don't got more than one fucking syllable ready for this. You want a maid? You know what I mean? That's so fucking cold and unromantic. You know what I mean? Like if this was like any type of movie, it'd be like there would be like some like nicety, like a forehand. You know what I mean? Like would you like you know what I mean? Like I would imagine like a doctor or a caseworker being like, would you
like a maid,
like the means to like, would you appreciate the means to euthanize yourself? You know what I mean? Like, you know, that would be like the minimum number of syllables I want, but it seems we're down some kind of dark ass motherfucking timeline where the fucking caseworker is like, you want a maid? Which is really fucking confusing to people that just, you know, might be handicapped and need some help getting around the house. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you're in a wheelchair. Would you like a maid?
Canada, what's going on,
really
Canada? Listen, people in this country, this is what happens when you let these crazy assholes take over. Canada, take your country back. Holy shit. Like,
Come on, Alberta, join the union.
yeah.
I don't know if that's just somebody taking their country back. I literally think that's just an unfucking needs to occur. I don't know if Canada is out of Canadian hands or out of Canadian control. It's just like,
You know, Cody, one day we should do a Stony Hour and ponder the following thought that I'm having is that while I am not a religious person by any means, though I respect people's right to have a religion in their life, which is fine. I don't give a shit. But it seems to me that in the past at least 15 years, maybe more, the value of human life is just like really is greatly decreasing in the minds of other people. Like we just don't give a shit. We just don't fucking care.
I mean,
right? You go kill yourself.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. Like nobody
go kill yourself.
cares
People
about
shoot up
anything.
shoes,
But
malls and
we
schools.
still have all this phony, this false caring about things that we can't help whatsoever. You know.
What do you mean?
Okay, this sounds awful, but starving kids in Africa, right? We can't do anything about that here, but we're going to pretend we can. Meanwhile, you know, the person down the
You can
street,
take a
go
shot
kill
at
yourself,
it.
asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why don't we care about the things we can control here in our communities, like, you know, the homeless or the veterans who need help, the mentally ill in our communities who need help? Why don't we care about those instead of things that are far away that we can't affect?
And artists, apparently. AI art's really hurting them. So
I read that too.
I had a debate with a friend about it. And I learned from a perspective.
Just don't hurt berries
a different
and cream.
perspective.
Just I don't care about artists. Just don't hurt berries and cream.
That's implying she's not an artist.
No, I'm saying she is an artist. Keep your AI art away from her. Let her still be special.
All right.
Anyways, I'm just saying we
Next
should
stick
care about people closer to us. That's all.
Yeah. Maids, huh?
Made. All right. What's the next one?
I don't want to move on from that so quickly, but
Oh, all right. Keep going.
no,
Randy's
no,
pushing
no.
us. He's got content he's got to get to.
BBC. Here's a BBC one. Oh no, I got yeah, Oxford Word of the Year 2022 revealed as Goblin Mode.
Okay, that's not a word.
It's a term. And
I have never once
this-
in my 42 years heard the term goblin mode.
no, that was all during the fucking pandemic.
Never once.
No, this
what's
is
the
hilarious
reference to?
because it's just when you stop. You know, it's just when you acknowledge you're not going to see anyone in the day, so you kind of just stay in your pajamas and just
Oh my God.
be a goblin mode. You know what I
Slang
mean?
term
So-
describing unapologetically self-indulgent, lazy. Why are we? Oh my God, this is disgusting.
Because the pandemic came around and people stopped caring, so they let themselves go. Which I
It's
feel
after
like
a
is
YouTuber,
allowed.
isn't it?
I don't know about that.
The YouTuber Goblin.
I don't know.
I don't know who that is. No, listen, I never
But, yeah.
stopped during the. I worked every single day during the pandemic.
It's actually from a movie, Prometheus or something, isn't it? Like they say that they went Goblin mode.
Well, you know,
maybe.
fuck the Oxford Dictionary for fucking using a term as a word. Like that's lazy.
Well,
Oh man,
yeah.
we have one more high-powered dick of the week.
No,
But,
let Cody
yeah,
Cody go on.
But
Cody.
here's the
Oh,
thing.
sorry.
I learned what goblin mode was, and I was just like, huh, other people live differently from me. Because this is now a word, you know what I mean? It's just like don't tell people how I live.
No,
But yeah, there's a reason this if you're watching the live stream.
did
I'm
you have the
using a
Mushroom
fake
Kingdom
background.
up there?
Yeah.
And it's not
Yeah.
because you're in your basement.
No, you can't have basements in Hawaii.
Oh goddamn! I went to sit down and I have a shit stain on my chair. I tried to clean it up, but Yeah. I don't know what that's
All
from.
right, let's go to Dick of the Week number 3. Jesus Christ.
Brilliant segue. Number 3. Power outages in North Carolina suspected as intentional vandalism. Sheriff. Oh, that's new. I remember hearing copper being plundered as some outages, but that's a new one.
What the hell?
This one personally got me out of work today
Yeah.
Oh, the ad came on.
for
Really?
complicated reasons.
Huh.
Really complicated reasons.
Criminal occurrence, and the FBI's in on it. State of emergency.
Why not?
Yeah.
Right?
This is like one of those insane crimes that it's just like, why? Why would you do this?
Oh, it was because they were trying to stop somebody from reading to children.
They're trying to stop somebody to reading from children.
Are they reading
What were
off
they-
an
what were they-
iPad?
Was it a
Well, that
porno
still
book?
doesn't make any sense.
Were they grooming
No.
children?
No.
Try to get classes canceled or something?
I think it was somebody in burlesque dress, maybe.
Was it Antifa? They wear dresses.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's
All right. Man, we have some fucking contenders this week.
yeah.
We're still trying to figure out
Can
what
I
the
add
prob-
one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I add just a
Yeah.
real quick one? Real quick.
Is it Randy?
Wow. No. This triggered
Not
my
yet.
memory because article reads like intentional vandalism. I don't know who it is, but apparently on the internet there are blueprints amongst the 3D printing community that have surfaced intentionally to it's a build that when it's done you just clamp it to rail tracks and it derails the next train that comes through. What? So yeah, that's one of those like chaotically evil things. It's just like, who benefits from a train, you know what I mean, going off the tracks? And like, yeah, it's like
Rail workers who got fucked.
I mean, unless they get paid by the hour for cleanup, but it seems like the last thing a rail worker would want to do. But like disgruntled, maybe is what you're saying.
Yeah.
But yeah,
like when
there's
truckers
yeah,
went on strike in the 70s, they would take out fuel lines of the big truck companies.
right. But like that's targeting like the companies, unless it's like, okay. In my brain, I feel like I see this as a target against a passenger rail, but I guess if it's a stick it
It's a
to
freight,
the man
probably.
big business thing, yeah, okay, maybe. Yeah, I can see that, but
But then there's all the collateral damage. Like,
yeah.
I'm not justifying it in any
Like
way.
I feel like you could cause like a major industrial accident that fucks the environment up with like this $3, 3D printed, wedge of
and you can
plastic.
print it at the library. They have 3D printers at the library.
Well, all libraries are different, Randy. We all don't go to your library.
Oh, really?
But, no. No, we don't.
I thought they literally there's a grant for
I'm
all
on an
libraries to
island.
have a 3D printer.
No.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No. All right. So,
But yeah. Intentional train derailers exist, and there's 3D plans out there.
no,
That's like those dudes who figure out how to steal Kias, bastards.
Oh, I saw that
TikTok.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think
Kias
it's
are really
offensive.
easy to steal. Stealing Kias?
Well, let's see.
After much deliberation, the incredibly handsome expert judges have come to the consensus that this week's Dick of the Week award goes to.
I went on Microsoft Bing and I Googled Dume. All right. And one of the videos that came up is Dume is a black man's kryptonite. Okay. So Spencer, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're misrepresenting this beautiful woman and you're trying to ruin her reputation. To me, you're the Dick of the Week, Svensson. Jesus Christ.
Oh. I'm going with Canada.
I'm going with Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
The whole fucking country of Canada is on my shit list right now.
Yeah.
Since they can get away with it this week.
I-
goes
Unless he's
fucking Canada.
Canadian. Are you?
He might be.
You'd be honest. We're gonna have to start making them wear fucking red maple leaves on their shirts.
People get on me like when I say fuck Canada, but Canada sucks, man. Like especially Canada was cool back in the early 2000s, but Canada sucks now.
It was, but now there's like this weird medical thing where it's just like maybe you should kill yourself. It's just like
Yeah.
I want stairs.
God damn! And they won't let the blood thing in Alberta, where the person doesn't want unvaccinated, or they don't want vaccinated blood, or whatever it was, and they can't find the blood that they want between vaccinated and unvaccinated, whatever. And the premier is like going to step in, like, just make this shit happen. And people are like, wow, how dare you step into a med? I was like, fuck you, fuck everybody, fuck Canada, fuck America too, fuck it.
Speaking of fucking people,
Shit.
let's do the 48 laws of power.
Yeah.
It's a real banger.
Hi, I'm the literal devil.
Every
and I'm here
time,
to tell
bro.
you that you need to listen to this podcast segment. Now, 48 Laws of Power may not sound like your typical podcast, unlike how to be successful, how to make friends, or how to increase the length of your penis. No. This podcast segment is about things that only the literal devil could know, like how to punish the worst of us, or how to run hell.
Right.
It's about laws from which we have all been born into, but whose power we tend to forget while we play on our phones. But today, I'm here to remind you of one single law. When you're trying to make someone feel bad, it's always easier if they know they're being made fun of. Now you know you have their attention. So, take a deep breath, listen up.
Is this different from last week?
Oh, and one
Nope.
more thing.
It'd be funny if you made 48 of these.
I'll see you at the reunion, Richard. Stand by.
What?
No, it's gonna be that one every time.
Oh, okay.
He says he'll see Richard at the reunion, whatever that means.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to read these laws of power? For me too.
Yeah. All right, Cody,
All
give
right.
us a recap.
It's gonna be a marathon.
The first
I don't-
11.
Oh, you want Cody too?
I don't
Cody,
do a recap.
Randy.
I read the new one.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Randy.
I get everybody's name confused.
All right, Law 1, never outshine the master. Law 2, never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Law 3, conceal your intentions. Law 4, always say less than necessary. Law 5, so much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Law 6, court attention at all costs. Law 7, get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Law 8, make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. Law 9, win through your actions, never through an argument. Law 10, infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. And Law 11, learn to keep people dependent on you. And in Cody, what is Law 12?
Law number 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. One sincere and honest move will cover...
shit.
What the fuck? One sincere and honest move will cover over dozens of honest ones.
Dishonest.
I'm sorry. One sincere and honest move will cover over dozens of dishonest ones. Open-hearted gestures of honesty and generosity bring down the guard of even the most suspicious people. Once their selective honesty opens a hole in their armor, you can deceive and manipulate them at will. A timely gift, a Trojan horse, will serve the same purpose.
Bro, I'm about to do this on Friday.
Don't do it.
I got a break.
I like how it says use open-heartedness and then deception. It's not really open-heartedness if you intend to deceive on the back end. You know what I mean? Why do I feel like
Cody.
this is like George Costanza, like screaming this at like the diner in Seinfeld?
Well, it's not
You know
because
what I
George
mean?
Costanza wasn't successful.
No, that's the joke. That's the satire.
Oh my god.
And then after he's all red in the face, he sits back down and eats his clam chowder.
I could use a good bowl of clam chowder. It's been a while.
Soup's coming
Yeah.
up a lot in this
Yeah.
episode.
It's a lot of soup. Love soup. Cody, we should talk about soup one day. Maybe do a bonus episode.
Soup's
on it.
good.
Love soup. This is this is kind of like also like the sandwich compliment. You know, you say a nice thing.
I hate that so fucking
compliment
much.
sandwich.
God.
Say, Cody,
It's just-
your hair looks
no.
nice today. I need you to focus
Fuck
a little
off
more
with
on the
that.
reading, but I like the sound of your voice.
Okay, so I'm a dumbass that's autistic as all hell. And what I took away from that is I'm doing mostly things right because I'm at 66% approval. There was one harsh thing, but there are twin good things, which means I shouldn't, which means if I keep on trucking, my batting average will eventually go up. But no, you disguised the actual criticism in this like fucking horseshit of a sandwich.
It's awful, right? Yeah, it's so confusing.
Just say the fucking just Throw the meat
Yeah.
of the sandwich.
And that's why the
Hit
compliment
me
sandwich isn't
with the
that good.
salami.
Just lie. Just, man, Cody, God, you're so great at this, at the reading all these articles, man.
Nope.
I love it when you do. So thank you for everything that you're doing for us.
Mm-hmm.
Cody's always suspicious.
Where was that sandwich?
No, I'm saying it's more.
Well,
but
that leads to my next segment, motherfucker.
Enchilada, inside out sandwich.
AI
Oh shit!
without context.
I feel like
Hey, welcome back.
Randy.
Glad you could join me today. Today I thought we'd do a
Stole the
fantastical
remote.
painting. Maybe it's deep in the woods and it's very dark and misty. And I think you'll enjoy
Cody's
it.
so mad at you, Randy.
I see you've played knifey spoony before.
Brett screwed Brett.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah!
love the pregnant
AI
pause. Intellectual.
without context.
Wow.
Don't worry, Cody. You don't have to read anything,
Yeah,
bud.
it's not in here, so I can.
Here you go.
Dead bodies on my desk right now that I'm comfortable with. Do you want to talk about that? Are you okay? You doing all right? I'm okay. There's a lot of dead guy photos on my desk that I wish weren't on my desk, but that's something. At your desk, at your home. No, in my work. Why would I bring my dead guy photos home? Nobody wants to see that shit. People do weird shit, man. They do weird shit. So is this some guy? So obviously you're not defending the dead guy, but you're probably defending the dead guy accused of killing him, of unjustly being accused of killing this guy. Yeah, all right. Not at liberty to talk about it too much, are you? No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm saying that he's dead. And the problem is, I can talk about this, is that my cleaning lady at the office comes on Tuesdays and I'll have my shit on my desk and she'll put it in nice, neat piles, right? And I'll forget what I was doing because my job is just 1,000 fires that I had to put out because my job is just 1,000 fires that I had to put out every day. And I was looking for something on my desk, non-dead guy related, and I'm flipping through pages and I'm like, flip, 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 flip. And then, oh, there's a guy's fucking guts on the coroner's table. God damn it. That is not what I needed to see right now.
There you go. That's the first one. What do you think, Cody?
Wow, who's that voice? What's going on?
Oh.
How is this on our doorstep right now?
Oh, well, I found another collab notebook where I can clone your voice, motherfucker.
Yeah, okay, nice.
So you don't have to read.
He did you favors. He told you. He made your job easier.
Yeah, I love surprises where Randy just,
Surprise.
reveals that he can impersonate me. Ever see that Peter Griffin meme? It's like, oh, sweet. Unconditional whores I haven't dreamt of.
Speaking of that,
it's like man-made horror.
Cost a late night.
Oh, I made a poem. You read a poem. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sling it.
Cost a late night fee. Your dick got the hive. My dick plays on the double feature screen. Your dick went straight to DVD. My dick bigger than a bridge. Your dick looked like a little kid's. My dick large like the Chargers, the whole team. Your shit looked like you 14. My dick locked in a cage, right? Your dick suffer from stage fright. My dick so hot. It's so hot. Dick looked like Gary Coleman. My dick pink and big. Your dick stinks like shit.
What? What can't you believe?
Okay, first of all. This is amazing. And I can't believe this is how you're wheeling this out. You've made a fucking like robot Cody, and you're just like, oh, this is fun.
This took me 8 hours today, Cody. This is not an easy thing to do.
I'm blown away that you've made a robotic Cody. But why?
We'll wait till I play the 7-minute clip here in a minute.
What you're doing with him is cracking me up. It's like
7-minute clip?
ultimate malicious tool for evil.
You'll
you're
see.
Just like, let me read old transcripts.
It better be interesting.
Okay.
7 minutes is a long.
What you got, MechaCody? Go.
Oh, here.
My dick got a Caesar do. Your dick needs a tweezer,
not 7
dude.
minutes
My
of this,
dick
is
is
it?
like super size. Your dick look like 2 fries. My dick more mass than the earth. Your dick half staff and needs work. My dick been there, done that. Your dick sits there with dunce cap. My dick been there. My dick need no introduction. Your dick don't even function. My dick served a whole luncheon.
Louder.
Your dick, it looked like a munchkin. My dick, size of a pumpkin. Your dick looked like Macaulay Culkin. My dick, good lovin'. Your dick, good for nothing.
What?
It's not 7 minutes of this, is it?
No. This one's only got a few more seconds.
Bench press 350. Your dick couldn't shoplift at Thrifty. My dick, could he damn skimpy. Your dick hungry as a hippie. My dick don't fit down the chimney. Your dick is like a six stick. You're just like a six.
Yeah, that's it. Anyways.
You know
So
what
what do you
freaky
think, Cody?
thing is like wiling me out right now? I can hear the robot breathing.
The breathing,
You know what
right?
I mean? Like it's it's in like the aspiration.
That's
I don't know if
periods.
that's a leftover from me, but like you can hear like they're like
It's the first
You
time
want to see what it tried to do with Matt from NFHC?
No,
I don't know. Is this legal? How
Yeah, I
legal
don't know
is
if
it?
we should do that.
This is pretty funny though. No, this one's pretty
Mark
funny.
this time down.
Because it
Does he
fucked
know
up real
this?
bad.
No.
It fucked up real bad.
I'm going to cut it out.
Okay.
Dickman Show is the most authentic podcast on the internet. Hosts Cody and Randy Dickman bring you unfiltered and unscripted discussion
on a wide range of topics, from current events and pop culture to personal stories and experiences. With their unique and engaging personalities, they
connects with their guests and audience in a way that is real, raw, and honest. Whether you're looking for laughs, inspiration, or just a break from
the noise of the internet.
Yeah.
The Rich Dickman Show is the podcast for you.
He's British now.
Tune in and experience the most authentic podcast on the internet.
That's the AI learning, Cody.
Yeah.
How many passes was that compared to mine? Because mine sounded all right.
Oh. Well, see, the difference is his had background music, so it fucked it up.
Oh.
Yeah, yours was a clean track. And turns out if I truncate all the silence in your track, it goes down to about 12 minutes, which was perfect for me to chunk up and feed to the AI model.
Team player.
Yep.
That's fun.
Now, Rim,
what can we do with
you've
that?
got to trust me on this next one.
I'm trusting you, Randy. And I always
It's pretty fucking.
I always have bad luck.
Can I
trusting
just? Well, all right. I got the best feedback I've ever gotten in my life earlier
All right,
today.
say what you got to say. Do it.
Here it is.
Let me give you the Cliff's Notes version of Hellraiser, and I guarantee you that this is going to be incorrect because I've seen all the Hellraisers, and they all kind of mush together in my head. But so it's an interesting movie. So there's this dude who does a lot of drugs and bangs a lot of chicks. Like, that's his lot of chicks. Like, that's his lifestyle. He does drugs. He bangs chicks. You know, he lives a good time. Like old Yule. It's basically old Yule. Yeah, like old Yule. Old Yule living his life, having a good time. He's pushing the envelope on his I need to try more drugs or bang more chicks or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I really need to see where I could go with this. And he gets through his travels. I feel like he gets it in like Morocco. Like he's at like a bazaar in Morocco and buys it for some like weird dude at an opium den. But again, that might be where I'm like not getting the details. All right. But he buys this like puzzle box. It's supposed to be like the key to ultimate pleasure or something like that. So he takes it back to his house, which is in like Ohio. And he's up in the attic of his house and he's messing with the puzzle box and it opens up and then it's like, and then all these like the Hellraisers come out and they like shoot a bunch of hooks into his face and shit. And then you just rip them apart. Right. Like these are ripped them into million pieces. And that's like the cold open. That's like the first like 5 minutes of this movie. Jesus Christ. So then sometime later, his brother, who's kind of a douche, like is at the house because apparently it's like the family house. And so they're moving into this house and that apparently the old he was using is just like a flop house drug den. And so they move in there to like clean it out and they're going to live there. And he's like, oh, who fucking knows where my brother is? He's probably off banging some dude or whatever. And, you know, we're shooting up heroin or whatever crazy old Yule does. And, you know, we're shooting up heroin or whatever crazy old Yule does. And he's there with his wife and they're cleaning up the house. And you could tell there's like tension between old Yule's dick brother and his wife. Right? And then, so they're cleaning up, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then through a series of flashbacks, you find out that the wife was banging old Yule on the side. Like she was real in the old Yule on the side. Like she was real in the old Yule in that, you know, they had like a long running thing go on. And so while they're cleaning up, it's like the douche brother like stabs his hand on a nail accidentally, like a nail sticking out of the wall. Like gouges the fucking thing. And a bunch of his blood like spurts in slow motion onto the floor. And so they're like, oh, we got to take him to the hospital, and so they all leave. But then the blood makes old Yule like reform on the floor. Like, do I leave? But then the blood makes old Yule like reform on the floor. Like he starts coming out of the floor, and like it's just this like spine in his skull and shit. But like eventually like he's like half of a person, and it's fucked up. It's basically like a guy with no skin, all bloody, like half formed on the floor, all fucked up from this guy's blood. And, you know, they come back, and at some point, the wife goes up to the attic by herself and sees this just fucking, like, pile of meat on the floor and is like, what the fuck? And then she starts to freak out. But then old Yule is like, hold up there, lady. This is me. This is old Yule, your old bang buddy. And old Yule apparently had such a Werther's original dick that this lady just has to hear, oh, my God, that's old Yule. Okay, well, then I'll hear this pile of bloody meat. I'll hear you out. And she's like, okay, like her freak out is over. She's like, are you telling me that's old Yule? Like your delicious toffee dick is not gone forever? Like your delicious toffee dick is not gone forever? Like here you are. And he's like, well, as you can see, lady, I'm fucked up here. The blood helps. The blood helps me. It helps me get back together. So what I need more blood.
It's worth it, though.
So
You gotta trust me.
they come up with this plan where the wife needs to go out. She goes out to the bar. She finds some dude bang. She brings them up to the attic, and then she fucking kills them so that they can spill all their blood on the floor, and old Yule can start getting his shit back together, right? So she keeps going out, picking up a dude. He's all stoked because she's a good-looking lady, you know, for the time, and that brings her back, fucking kills him. Does that like 8 times. And then finally, like, old Yule is like a dude again.
And he doesn't
except
realize
still
you're
has no
gone this
skin.
whole time.
Apparently, this process doesn't work.
Oh, I was
on the skin, and he's wearing like a linen suit. She gets him like a linen suit somewhere, and so he's like a dude with no skin, but a linen suit, and like one of those suits that you'd wear, like if you went to Mexico on vacation and you wanted to look formal. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like they bang.
Yep.
They're like they have a skinless bloody bang because she's just super in the old Yule's dick. Do you know what I mean? Like she got a good dick, and then she never got over that. And so, but they're like, but you know, she rightly says, okay, you know, I'm super happy you're back, old Yule, but like this skinless look, I don't know. I know, super happy you're back, old Yule, but like this skinless look, I don't know how. Then they come up to this plan where they're going to kill old Yule's douchey brother and then skin him and then put his skin on old Yule, and old Yule is just going to pretend to be the brother now. So that's what they do. So then they get the guy, they kill him, and they get his skin, and they put him on there. And while this is all going on, the plot like going to bang and bring back old Yule, is that's completely severed from like all the Hellraisers at the box and all that shit. And I don't really remember what's going on with all that stuff, even though the film is called Hellraiser. But I always thought, man, this is like an intense open. Because this is still only like the first 30 minutes of the movie. And we haven't really even got to like the guys with the fucking pins in his head and the portal to hell and all that shit. But that's a good movie, man. Like, you need to see that is top class. It's like it's close to just like a full-bore hardcore S&M movie that they got into like a full nationwide release, and a movie that they got into like a full nationwide release in the theaters without anybody knowing that. This is like a full-bore leather S&M bloody movie. It's crazy. It's amazing. It's like the craziest thing. Oh, are you there, buddy? I feel bad that you've been gone this whole time, and I've just been going crazy on Hellraiser. But Hellraiser is an amazing movie. Let me go into Wikipedia this shit and see how close I got it. Right, so, and in addition to this, subplot old Yule's douchey brother, he, she, all. He also has like a hot daughter, like a hot college, like high school daughter. And when old Yule's replaces her dad, then old Yule's, who I guess is this girl's uncle, like starts putting the move on his niece. But she thinks it's his dad. So it's his dad. So it's crazy. Like, I don't know how you've never seen. Probably the best movie I've ever seen. I feel like there's a part in Hellraiser where when he's ripping dudes up with hooks, he's either implying or he outright says that at some point Jesus had this box and Jesus was in there getting hell raised. Like, he's in there getting the hooks and getting ripped up and all that whole business. And I feel like he tells a story about how when Jesus was in this thing, like, he was a real pussy about it. Like, he was like, don't rip me to pieces with your hooks. That really sucks. That really sucks. The point of that was it was a good movie.
Can I pitch what's going through my head right now?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke. Can we make this sound like not us? Like just any like random voice?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I mean, if I can get a good sample.
All right, cool. Like, I just don't want them to sound like us because it's a little disorienting for like the people at home. Is like, oh, is that the AI being insane or like Cody actually
good excuse
being off his meds? But no, I'm saying like this. Like, I want. Hear me out. Netflix series, right? And on the surface, you, me, and Randy are the team that has to compete with M. Night Shyamalan. So to do that, we go to the Starbucks outside like the world's largest psych ward and just listen to people there. Yeah. And the people is what this AI is like rambling, like attempting to like articulate their like Hollywood movie pitch to us. So it's just insane. And then here's what you do. You put coffee shop ambience underneath that and it will be way less obvious. It's actually AI like reading. So it could be like three of us like interviewing insane people and just being like, oh okay. You know what I mean?
Cody,
like,
should I go back and put 7 minutes of coffee shop music under that bullshit?
Yeah, in post. I don't know how it sounds, but if you already did, people know at home how it sounds.
Yeah. And so they're like, oh, that's when he came up with that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like, would you watch that? Like,
wow, it's time travel.
You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
Yes.
It's fucking editing. That's your job. Yeah.
But I think they kicked everyone out of the insane asylums in the Reagan administration, so we're going to have to just interview homeless people.
Outside of a coffee shop. Yeah, we could do that.
They kicked them out of the Starbucks.
Just wherever somebody it sounds, wherever like people incoherent would be like a plenty. You know what I mean? I was thinking Burbank, but like wherever like people like ramble and wherever there's like sound, you know, you could pull that off.
Place. Yeah.
Dana White has a new league where they're slapping each other. Rim.
It's a homeless league.
No. Like, well, maybe they're moving them all to like San Juan or something.
They're slapping. What is this apropos of?
Well, it made me think of, like I thought of that for some reason because I'm, you know what I am, Rim.
Or it could change. We could be on different places. Like episode 1 could be like the concussion ward of like the local hospital, and it explains why. Like,
Randy, look how excited Cody is. He loves this.
I know. Randy just revealed he made a robot that talks like me. That talks waves of gibberish, much like
only me. Because you bitched so fucking much last week about reading.
And look where we are now. Look where we fucking are.
You created life, Randy.
Place.
You're like God here. This is what I'm talking about. This is a simulation.
I haven't been that motivated in fucking years.
And you're fucking welcome, peasant. What is it? Like, mother is the necessity of invention or some horse shit?
Randy, are there any other sound clips that you want to play that aren't that long, please? Or
that's yeah. I thought that was pretty fucking loaded right there.
Yeah.
Bud.
What episode is that from? Or those two from?
The whole big
41.
That was the Italian Stallion, huh?
Yeah, the Italian Stallion.
I wasn't even on that.
I had a role play one.
You had a role.
I had a role play where you guys role played, but he said his name too fucking much.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't feel like going through and editing.
Yeah, I was also wondering, like, are you like inputting a transcript for the voice robot?
So I literally transcribed the podcast, episode 41.
Right.
And then I went through.
Sorry.
Oh.
You went through.
Well, I have to chunk it into chunks of I do 350 characters to give it a little bit of buffer.
Okay.
And then I had to feed it through a loop where it would read. Well, first I had to turn it into a CSV file and then have a pandas data frame read that in. And then I converted that to a Python list and fed that through a loop that cycled through and made all the clips. And then I had to manually stitch them together. That I need to engineer that part where it stitches it together automatically.
We in a few weeks, we ain't got to show up.
Yeah.
No, that would be a lot of fucking work.
Not for you.
No. Let's give it like, I feel like, where are we right now? Episode 2.
You know, when we
like
get
in
to
60 episodes, 61 episodes from now, we could probably have it fully automated.
I was thinking the same thing, Cody. There's perfect timing for that.
I'm gonna need a budget. I need like a $4,500 rig, so I can stop doing this in Google Colab.
Start mowing lawns, brother.
Oh, well.
You heard.
I thought maybe we could do a GoFundMe.
You heard last week what happened. All right, Rich
Put
Dickman,
Jules in charge.
do you have
Well,
an apology from her yet?
no.
Oh, God damn.
I need better audio. You got any audio?
I like Randy's the fucking optimist. Like, oh, so and so won't apologize. I might be able to get money from them. God bless you. God bless you.
No, I would never do that because it's an ethical consideration.
Yeah. But and so, Cody, I'm so happy that you enjoyed that.
Cloning Cody's voice, no ethical consideration. He bitched too much.
Yeah,
I know. I love it.
We'll use somebody else's voice next year.
Somebody I can talk to now. I feel like that should be behind a paywall. Listen to Cody Bot droll for fucking 2 hours and 40 minutes, and then pay $8.99 a month. Yeah,
I'm not making a 2 hour. 7 minutes took me 8 hours.
No, you and me, you and me are gonna sit down and streamline and template this, so it's literally button presses.
Have AI read Game of Thrones and Cody.
No.
Oh.
Okay. Here's another fun idea I just realized. You can usually like for movies, you can download the subtitles. Usually free as like a service to like the hard at communicating people. So you can just be like, oh, Shrek's fucking subtitles as like a .csv. You could probably run an entire movie. You know what I mean? You could probably get some like weird freaky combination and like have Shrek, have the entirety of Shrek be recited by like Christopher Walken. You know what I mean? And have that be its own fucking movie.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
I can't do it. Yeah. Oh,
yeah, that'd be fun.
But Randy was probably
like you buy the DVD and you can choose from like 30 different voices.
Future's fucking weird, man.
It's scary.
Yeah,
it's scary. All right, we got anything else for tonight, Randy?
You wanted to talk about fucking volcanoes and shit, but we didn't get there. Did we?
Let's talk about volcanoes and shit. Yeah, we talked about your mom's volcano, Vog. Yeah, we learned about Vog. The coca plants are good. Your mom is okay. Everybody's okay in the family. Yeah.
I forgot what I remember what I wanted to talk about.
What?
But we'll do it next episode. Apparently, my mom's anti-pig dog is too good at her job.
Is that a racist slur? What the hell did you say?
My mom's got a
anti-pig
dog
dog
for boars.
Oh,
got a new dog for boars, and the dog is apparently way too good at her job. My mom is
killing
lodging
normal
complaints.
pigs. Does it take out police officers?
No.
That would be a plot twist.
How is it too good? Is it killing innocents? Like, what's happening?
It's not killing innocents. It's just literally being gross about it. Like it's running out into the bush and coming back with like a tiny screaming piglet and like eating it in front of my mom.
The boar piglet?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like my cat with mice, man.
Like,
Cody,
it's just
they're
like
the worst.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Amazing.
And it literally, and it's
they like to put it in my fucking slippers.
It like eats a little baby piglet and then like has an upset tummy. It burps up like 4 inches of like pig like intestine, eats it back, and then comes up to my mom is like, "Can I get a kiss for a good job?"
Oh my god!
And my mom's like, Windy, short for Windermere, I think.
Windermere, you're making that up.
My mom's like, "I can't yell at her, right?" I'm like, "No, you got the dog to kill pigs.
Yeah, you want to kill those
cruel and confusing if you
scare those fuckers away
doing its job.
Do it now before you have to hire a guy in a helicopter with like
Sarah Palin does it for free.
Oh.
Drop those motherfuckers. She loves that shit.
We should go boar hunting whenever you guys come out for Dickman Con 2023.
We're starting the preliminary process now, Cody. We're looking at Randy's backyard and his camper.
So there's boars
there?
there?
My in-laws' backyard.
Oh.
Well, no, I can find some. There's enough rednecks around here.
We're shooting rednecks or boars? You're confusing me now.
Both.
Boars with rednecks.
Depends who's more racist. We're going to kill all the fucking racists in Ohio.
Oh, that would be epic.
That's very
all right. Hey, this was fun. Cody, I'm glad everything's working out for you, bud.
Yay.
Randy, I hope it's been so much fun the past couple of weeks. I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, it depends on if my new job actually has me do anything anytime soon.
My new job has me doing too much, even though I'm not doing anything.
Amazing.
It's so weird. What is it?
Yeah. No, it's just when boredom happens, usually cool shit follows. So thank you.
Oh,
Randy.
yeah. All right.
Yeah, well, we got to do something with it while the iron's hot because, there's a recession on, and that's the best time to start a business.
I was told there is no recession. I was told everything's fine.
Oh,
you just moved to Canada.
Yeah. They'll help you out.
Yeah, they'll help me.
Hey, do you need a maid? Randy, say the words.
Let's bring this baby home.
Cody.
I got one pill that's $1,300 a month. They'd probably
Thank you, AJ.
take me out real quick.
From Cincy Wrestling. All right, check them out. Randy, what's the website where they have the Facebook page?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
Cincy Wrestling.
All right, just Google Cincy Wrestling. They do good stuff out there. Randy loves them. Randy's going to Indiana in March. You'll see Svensson out there, and you can tell Svensson, what the fuck?
Maybe that's when we should do Dickman Con.
Indiana?
Yeah, let's do it in Indiana.
Sounds like the perfect place for a Dickman Con. Fucking Indiana.
Lawrenceburg, we can go to the casino.
Okay.
They got an Indian casino there. It's on a boat.
Yeah. They're like race cars. All right. Thank you again to AJ from Cincy Wrestling. Svensson, thank you for calling in. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, though. So you got to cite your sources, bro, because you're slandering this beautiful woman.
Svensson's probably under the influence of voodoo. Yeah. I'm going to say.
Are you getting voodooed? All right. They got your balls in a vice, bud. Let us know. All right. Come talk to us. If you want to spork, if you like what we do, if you want to spork, what the fuck did I just say? If you like what we do, you want to support the show, tell a friend, leave a review. Or if you like us more than that, check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/Rich Dickman.
Support us.
If you're a $10 patron now, you can get Cody to say anything you want. Just let me know.
He'll leave a message on your voicemail.
Let Randy know what you want Cody to say. $5.
That's right. RichDickman.com for all your Rich Dickman needs. Click the merch tab. Get a shirt. It's Christmas time. Get yourself that Eat the Rich shirt, okay? You get it and wear it and have fun wearing it because it's cool.
I would if it was big enough.
You know what, Randy? You can make it fit.
You've eaten too much, Rich.
Yeah. Too many rich people. Listen to our buddies over at NFHC, Not For You Consumption Podcast, RichDickmanShow@gmail.com, at Rich Dickman Show on Twitter. Executive producer Randy is at Sir0 with an E. Cody, what are you at, buddy?
I'm on the Twitter at Cody McCann.
Cody McCann.
CodyMCANN. Two C's as well.
Ha! You get that, Randy. Producer Ryan at Ryan TRDS, my mother at Rem_Mama, and I, of course, am at Rem Dickman. Randy, this is where you come in, bud.
Hey, if you want to get all the content that the chat gets to see, all of the AI art that I posted, come to bit.do/TRDS1, bit.do/TRDS1, and you can watch us record live where anything can happen. And we never delete messages, ever.
Yeah. Still don't know what that's about.
I don't know. I don't know what that's about.
Maddie,
but anyways.
Maddie posted in the general chat about needing to go to rehab, and we haven't deleted that shit.
Yeah, we don't delete anything.
Yeah, he's all like, oops, I posted in the wrong chat.
And if you think that we do, call and leave us a voicemail at 860-316-4776.
Yeah. Maddie probably loved that you brought that up again.
Oh, we can just make the timestamp. All right. Oh. That would be funny that way. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, the voicemail?
Yeah, no, the edit. No, when I said he had to go to rehab.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry, Maddie. He wouldn't have told us if he didn't want us to know. Good for you, Maddie. You're awesome. We're just...
yeah, we're proud of you, man.
One day I'll learn.
Making the right steps, one day at a time.
All right, thank you all. Cody, you're amazing. I'm glad you had fun. Robot Cody, you're amazing too. Randy, you're special. MechaCody, excuse me. MechaCody. We gotta make the Japanime song for MechaCody. Like the Barbara Streisand Bob Clark. Maybe. Get a song written, Randy. We'll be back next week with more AI as the AI is become us. Good night.
See ya.
Boosh. I thought that poem was pretty good.
You should have AI write the outro for the show.
Nah.
I was wondering, like, can you like
make
a soft like blacklist so like the AI doesn't say the word like or so often. I feel like
Well, I could. What I could do is find and replace those in the transcript.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
damn it. Like, when it says like